Alright, y'all, back in the video. As you see from the title, I saw Avatar, and first of all, first watch the video. First of all, this is gonna be a spoiler video. This is gonna be an unprofessional. I'm not no movie critic. I'm not gonna go play by play, know each individual character's name, backstory, age, goals, and whatever the fuck, cause I didn't pay that much attention. I was in that movie theater for 3 hours, had to pee, like I was done. So yeah, Avatar review, let's go. So first of all, I ain't watch Avatar 1. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know who Jake is. I don't know who so-and-so is. I didn't watch Avatar 1. Now, of course, when it used to come on TV, like FX and stuff, I would look at it, like, as a little kid. But I didn't understand the fact that there was a plot. I didn't know the fact that Jake came and he became an Avatar, or however the hell that happened. I didn't know. Right, when I used to see Avatar, I used to think about Avatar, I used to think about, first of all the spoofs, because there was like a few spoofs on this show I used to watch called Mad. There was some spoofs on Robot Chicken. That's what I used to think about. I didn't know there was a plot to Avatar 1, and there was a whole thing going on, right? First of all, the two sons, I think one of their names was Noah. I don't know, I'm just gonna go by older one, younger one. So when I started watching it, I was like, why the older one voice kind of fine? Because to me, the whole entire time during the whole entire movie, the whole family had different accents. Like, the whole entire family had different accents. One of them sounded Spanish, one of them sounded American. They all sounded different. Now, I don't know if that was on purpose or if they was just rushing with the voice acting, trying to get everything together. So yeah, so the oldest one, whatever his name was, he was fine. He was fine. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, if I was feeling him. And I'm very much like, so yeah, the first one was fine. The younger one, he was alright. He was a little feisty. Spoiler, like I said, it's gonna be a spoiler video. I feel like, honestly, one of them was bound to die. Somebody had to die. Now, y'all not gonna like what I'm finna say, but I wish it was a little kid. She was so annoying. Took was so annoying. Like, how you get caught twice? But anyways, y'all, somebody had to die. It's just one of the movies where somebody has to die, and it was sad. But yeah, what else can I think about? Like I said, y'all, I watched this movie like 2 days ago, and it was like, honestly, so the movie looked beautiful. It looked absolutely beautiful. In my opinion, when Jake and his family would have showed up to the little water place, wherever they was at with all the light-skinned avatars, the woman, she knew what's up. She was like, yeah, no, we don't want no war on our shores. Y'all got to get to step in. That's exactly what I would have said. And I understand that, you should try to be nice to people and treat people the way you want to be treated, because you wouldn't want nobody leaving you on the side of the road like that. But and then the fucking man will come in and overrule her, talking about some, oh yeah, y'all treat them like they're your brothers and sisters. Like, no. And then little did they know that, like, what, a few months later, that these niggas would have been up on their shores, burning their shit down, interrogating them, shooting them with tasers and stuff, all because they wanted to be nice. And if it was me, I don't care. I would have gone against my lord's orders or whatever, and I surely would have been like, oh yeah, them nigga Jake, they like a few more paces that way, in that little hut right there. That's very much where they at. Cause I don't fuck them niggas. Like, what? Maybe it wouldn't have been this simple, and maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But me personally, if I was Jake, like the head of the family, and I wanted to protect my family, I would have turned myself in from the jump. Because I feel like that could have prevented everything. Like, of course, the kids wouldn't have had a father, and, the woman wouldn't have had her husband. But at the end of the day, like, all this running around stuff, uprooting the kids wouldn't have had to happen. The water village getting burnt to the ground wouldn't have had to happen. Like, all this different stuff wouldn't have had to happen. Why didn't he just turn himself in from the beginning? If somebody could explain that down below, I would love to hear it. But I feel like that's what he should have done from the jump. Oh my god, when looking on Spider, bro, Spider was very much giving me white boy Carl vibes. I don't know, he was giving me NBA Youngboy fan. He was giving me very much white boy Carl. And if you don't get the reference, you don't get the reference, bro. But them dreads he had, at first I wasn't feeling him. I'll be honest, the dreads alone set me off. I was not feeling him. But then when he came in clutch and started hitting them people with that fire extinguisher to get up out that thing and help his true family, I was feeling it. But one thing he did wrong, and I feel like honestly they did this just so they could have an Avatar 3. One thing he did wrong was saving the Colonel, or whatever that dude was. You could have left him down there drowning. He did not care about you at all. I mean, he kind of did, because low-key he ain't want what's her name to kill him or whatever, but like, You could have left him down there at the end of the day. Like, the US military, or whoever the military is trying to fuck up the avatars, like, they got so much shit going on, and they got so many scientifical advancements to fucking colonize shit. They would have figured out a way to go down there and get his ass up there anyway. So you really did not have to save him like that, Spider. The chief daughter of the light-skinned avatar, she was eating the girls up. When we first seen her, she came out that water. Girl, the people in the theater was like, okay, lace front. It was giving very much lace front. Not a 40-inch bust down, because it had braids in it, but it was giving something. It was very much giving lace front. And I don't know which one of the brothers liked her. I think it was the older brother, but the older brother he was like, damn, little mama. And I'm so mad that we didn't get to discover their relationship. I'm so mad they didn't get together. And I don't know, I'm kind of glad a little bit. It was refreshing to see like a movie that wasn't like one of the plots was a love interest. It was kind of refreshing. Like, they kind of had it sprinkled in there, but since they never really actually became a thing, I was kind of glad about that. Because the movie was already 3 hours. We did not, speaking of the movie being 3 hours, it was 3 fucking hours. Literally, we got to the theater at like, well, we got in our movie at like 10 something. It started at like 10:20 something, and we didn't get out of there until like 1 a.m. because it kept giving you like false hope that it was ending. Like, it was a great movie, I loved it, but it did not need to be 3 hours, period. It did not need to be fucking 3 hours. Like, that shit was too long. And the reason it was 3 hours was because they was just putting too much detail into shit that really ain't matter. Like, in my opinion, when they had one of the brothers off with that little whale looking thing with the broken fin, I understand why they did that, to show that the thing is actually nice, but it did not need to be like 45 fucking minutes long. Like, that thing was way too long, dude. And the actual ending scene took way too long to end. Like, I don't like how the ending scene, how them fighting and stuff was so fucking drawn out and so fucking long, and how they had this nigga floating around with the whale and shit with the missing fin for like 45 minutes. But then at the end, when this boy died, the brother died, how at the end, how they fucking had his funeral be like 2 seconds at the end before the credit played. They didn't even, like, I wanted to see something magnificent. I wanted to see something glorious. I wanted to see something more than that. I don't like how they barely even cried. Like, they barely even, I understand when they was out in the field and they was fighting, they didn't have time to sit there and mourn and shit. But at the funeral, I barely saw anybody shedding any tears. Like, what the fuck? If my brother just died tragically in battle, got a whole hole shot through his chest, I would have been crying. I would have been trying to fight. I would have fucked this nigga up myself. You see what I'm saying? It was not giving. But I already know there's gonna be Avatar 3, 4, 5, 6 until they run this shit into the ground, bitch. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed my unorganized thoughts. I hope y'all enjoyed this shittily edited video, because I know I'm finna go and cute cut real quick, 1, 2, put my intro, put my outro, and be done with this editing shit. But yeah, y'all, Avatar 2, think I'm watching this video. I know y'all be missing me. I be missing making content, but honestly, I just have nothing to talk about, and I hate scripting videos. But yeah, y'all, give me more ideas down below, and I hope y'all like this video. Bye.